So this is the last day, and if you have any preliminary questions, I can address them. Otherwise, we can. Any questions? Doubts? Yes.
What to do to improve concentration?
Focus between your eyebrows every day and see that third eye, the inner light. Every day do it 15 minutes. Or put a flame, a candle, focus on that. Then you will improve your. And then you need a clarity. What's the purpose of life? Regarding that, you need a clarity. So then you will be able to improve your concentration. And we all are moksha kankshinaha, mumuchus, desirous of moksha. And different people have different ideas of moksha, different traditions. I follow the Advaita Vedanta tradition, expounded by Shankaracharya, Gaudapada, Yajnavalkya. These were the great teachers of that tradition. And when you say I seek moksha, what you mean is, you are not much interested in name, fame, pleasures or sarga. These are the things which motivate ordinary people to strive. So we have seen the limitations of all this, and you need a moksha or true happiness, true peace, true health, true satisfaction. And that is the meaning of moksha. When you are happy without depending upon anything, you are a mukta purusha. That's the definition of mukti. Your happiness independent of any environment, any outside factors. When your happiness is not predicated on outside factors, then you are a mukta purusha or a mukta, free, happy, healthy individual. That's the definition. And according to Shankaracharya, mukti is not a sadhyam. Mukti is not something to be attained in time or place. That you wait for mukti, 10, 20 years. You strive and finally you get the fruit of mukti. Shankaracharya says mukti is not sadhyam. Either in terms of time or space, that I will go to the Himalayas and gain mukti, or I go to heaven and gain mukti, or I will wait for 20 years and then I gain mukti. So mukti has to be right now here. So Shankaracharya dismisses the idea of krama mukti or videha mukti. Mukti is not when you drop the body. Mukti is not gained serially or bits by bit and bit by bit. Mukti is to be gained right now here while you are in the body. This is embodied enlightenment. So there is no question of videha mukti. There is no question of mukti gaining in time and place. It is jivan mukti right now here. That's the possibility we are exploring. Can I be mukta purusha or a free, happy individual right now, in this body, in this world? Right now, while you are sitting there, can you be a liberated person? That is what we are exploring. If possible, that will be ideal, isn't it? So that we don't have to wait for eternity. Because waiting is very painful. When you wait for the rice to boil, it never boils. Never boils. Because time never crawls and you never see that the rice is boiling really. So here, it is a mukti which is right now instantaneous mukti, liberation, that's what we are talking about. And for that, if that is your ideal, that is what motivates you, this yoga nidra will help you. So yoga nidra means conscious sleep. Conscious sleep. There is yoga nidra and the bhoga nidra. Bhoga nidra is kumbhakarna sleep. After a good meal, you sleep, don't you? That is called bhoga nidra. Here it is Yoga Nidra. Yoga means awareness. Nidra means absence of thoughts, absence of worries. So a consciousness free from worries, free from thought, free from the activation of memories. So when consciousness is free from all these agitations, then you are in Yoga Nidra. You are able to see the emptiness of thought. Thought has no power over you. Thought is your own creation. But at this point, thoughts are manipulating us, agitating us, entrapping us, seducing us, making us do all kind of funny things, making us behave like a monkey. The thoughts are our own creation. And then those thoughts are tormenting you. So if you look at thought, thought is empty. Thought is a paper tiger. It cannot do anything to you. But at this point, thoughts are worrying you. So one has to see the actual content of thought, or the structure of thought, the purpose of thought, and which we will be seeing in the Yoga Nidra. And the Vedantic vision of the world is just a sound vibration, like a wave in the ocean. The world is a sound vibration. The whole world can be reduced into just one sound. What is that sound? Oh. As you say, ah, the world arises. As you say, ooh, the world gains a certain maturity. And you say, more, the world collapses. Like a bubble in the ocean. The world is like a bubble in your consciousness. And that world includes your body, my body, everybody's body. That bubble includes the sun, the star, and the moon, everything. So the Vedic rishis reduce the whole universe into one sound. Omkarascha adashabdascha dvavedo brahmanapura kandam bhitva viniryado tasmasan mangalinga vibho. It says there was a desire in Brahman, bahusyam prajayeyedi, may I become many, and that desire exploded as Om, Ah, U, Ma. That's the vibration. It's a vibrationary universe. So there is a corresponding brain waves from 0.0 hertz to 43 hertz, brain waves. And those waves, according to that waves, you move into Jagrat, waking world, Sapna, dream world, and sleep, or the Sushupti. We keep moving into these three, depending upon the A, U, Ma. So A means the waking world, U means the dream world, Ma means the sleep world. So that's all what. These are all vibrations, waves which arise and disappear in your consciousness. That consciousness is called the Turiya, the fourth state. The fourth state is continuously supporting the other three states. So all these are involved. So what we are trying to do is play with the Om in Yoga Nidra. When you say Ah, you see the vibration in the body. When you say Ooh, you move into the Sukshma Sharira. When you say Ma, you move into the causal Karana Sharira. And when you abide in silence, you are in the Turiya state. Right now. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to wait any time for any time. It happens right now. The mukti is right now. It is not a sadhyam to be attained. It is siddham. It is your natural state. So give up all the anxiety for mukti. When will I get mukti? When will I get mukti? What should I do for mukti? You don't have to do anything for mukti. Mukti is birthright. It's there with you. How long should I wait? You don't have to wait. That waiting is the problem. Waiting is the problem. That I have to gain mukti, that thought is the problem. Whenever that thought comes, I have to gain mukti, watch that thought. That thought is like a snake on the rope, mistaken thought. So watch that thought. Whenever that thought comes, I have to gain mukti, I am suffering. These are thoughts, empty thoughts. Watch those thoughts and realize their nature. So these are some of the things we'll be doing in the Yoga Nidra. It is Yoga Nidra, not Bhoga Nidra. Kumbhakarna Nidra. It is Vishnu's Nidra. Vishnu is lying on the serpent, but very calm. Very calm. Kumbhakarna is sleeping with a lot of noise. snoring and making noise. Everything is spinning around him because of his snore. That is Bhoga Nidra. Vishnu is very calmly, quietly lying down. Where is he lying down? On the serpent. Can you lie down near a serpent? Let alone on the serpent. On the serpent, no way. Even lying near a serpent is impossible, whereas Vishnu is lying on the serpent. And the serpent represents your ego, your thoughts. The hoods of the serpent is your thought. The serpent per se is your ego. Ego is a mistaken notion about yourself. The mistaken notion is, I am a miserable person, I am a worm crawling on the ground. That notion is the ego. And to give up ego means you realize your nature as happiness and bliss. That's what we have to gain. So today is the D-Day for you. You have to realize that you are Satchidananda, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Not that I was Satchidananda yesterday, today I am Asatchidananda. Yesterday I was Satchidananda, today I am Asatchidananda. Tomorrow I may become Satchidananda. That's not the idea. Right now you are Satchidananda. If you are not Satchidananda today, you will never become Satchidananda. You can never make a donkey a horse. You can never make a crow a peacock. A crow is a crow is a crow all the time. A rose is a rose is a rose all the time. So if you are Asatchidananda, then you are Asatchidananda, period. Deal with that. But the scriptures say, you are Satchidananda. You are the ocean of bliss. Own it up. That's your privilege. That's your birthright. And the scripture supports it. And you also want to be that. You don't want to postpone your happiness. How long you will postpone? Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. It never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Only the today is there. So therefore, one has to be very, very alert in this. You need a Vishnu's Nidra, he says. The Vishnu is sleeping. At the same time, he is taking care of the whole universe. Please understand. He is taking care of the whole universe. Wherever it is necessary, he will respond very actively, like Modi. Wherever it is necessary, there is a response at the right time, at the right measure. Then he withdraws. That is Vishnu. So that power of the Vishnu, he is alert, he is quiet, he is at deep peace, and from that, the right response happens. That is called activity. The rest are all reactivity. Most of us are reacting. We are not acting. We are not responding. We are only reacting to situations, and then we regret, we say, I didn't mean it, I am sorry, and you continue to do the same thing like an automaton. You kind of Pavlovian response. Unconsciously, you are responding to things. There is no authenticity to any of your responses. So like Vishnu, I have to be very alert. I have to see the emptiness of thought. Thoughts will be there, but thoughts are empty. They are paper tigers. They are your own creation. So whenever you feel that I am not happy or I am not, mukti has to be gained later, that's a thought. Watch that thought and the thought will subside. And you are mukta. Again the thought comes. No, I am not mukta purusha. That thought, watch it. So this way, we will be watching our thoughts and we will be sending this vibration called A, U, and Ma. A has to pass through your physical body, U, your subtle body, mind, and Ma, your causal body, your vasanas. So with playing with A, U, Ma, you are able to attain that Turiya state, which is your present true natural state. That's what we are going to do. So for some time, close your eyes before you lie on your back. Sit with your eyes closed. Wherever you are, cross-legged, hands resting on the knees or in the lap. Eyes focused between the eyebrows, the prefrontal cortex. command and control center in the system. The third eye between the eyebrows, the prefrontal cortex. You are focused there. When you focus there, you are also able to focus on the breath. The breath controls the entire system. The breath controls even the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is a tool used by breath. Breath is the presence of Brahman in your life. The supreme reality, supreme truth, God. So God manifests in your life as breath. O Vayo tumeva pratyaksham brahmasi, tumeva pratyaksham brahma vadishyami, ridam vadishyami, satyam vadishyami, tanmam avadu. So this breath that dances in your nostril, this 5 to 50 cc of air that dances in your nostril is the presiding deity in this Karyakarana Kalaba, the body-mind complex. That breath is the incarnation of Brahman in this body-mind complex. That breath controls the prefrontal cortex, the brain, and the brain controls the whole system. And the preeminent cortex in the brain is the prefrontal cortex, which controls the limbic system and the brain stem. So you are focusing your attention between the eyebrows. So you know you are composed of the physical body, the mental body, and the causal body. Sthula, Sukshma, Karana. Sthula body creates the waking world experiences. Sukshma body creates the dream experiences. And the Karana body creates the sleep experience. And your true home is beyond these three theaters, which is called the Turiya, the fourth state. So on the Turiya, the sleep and the dream and the waking state is layered. On the Turiya, the waking, dream and sleep state arise and collapse like a wave in the ocean. When the wave arises in the ocean, nothing happens to the water. Water apparently modifies as the wave or the bubble. And the wave has got a beginning, middle and end. And the wave has no existence other than the water. The wave is only a momentary experience, a momentary disturbance or a thought in water. So your life of ego, desire, activity and suffering all are wave-like. It comes and goes. Our present life is composed of the ego. Ego is a limited sense of oneself, the unhappy self. And from there comes desire. From desire, action. From action, the fruits of the action, which is suffering. all that you do ends up in suffering. The pleasure that you enjoy is momentary. When we see this truth, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyati Dukkha Dosha Anudarshanam, we are trying to see the waking and the dream and the sleep experiences represented by Ah, Oo and Ma as a bubble that arises in the substratum of consciousness, Turiya. And this bubble has no existence other than water. Water itself appears as the bubble or the wave. So this structure, this understanding is very important for Turiya or the Yoga Nidra. Nidra means seeing the emptiness of thoughts. Thought is a fluff. Thought is a appearance. Thought has no content. Thought has no existence other than the self, the Atma. And the whole world is a product of thought. When there are no thought in deep sleep, the world is absent for you. Then the mind vibrates as a dream. And when the mind expands through the sense organs, it becomes the waking world. So you reduce all the three states into three syllables. A represent the waking, U represent the dream, and Ma represent the sleep state. And beyond the Ma is silence, pure silence. That represents the Turiya, the fourth state. So first you start mentally chanting Ah and see the vibration passing through the body. Now the body is crystallized. Body is crystallized Ah. You don't feel the body vibration at this point, just as you don't feel the movement of the earth. Earth is moving fast, 12,000 miles per hour around the sun, but you don't feel it. Similarly, the body is a vibration, but we don't feel it. So by chanting Ah mentally, you can feel the body vibrates. Body has no content. Like an alada, like a burning joystick, when you wave it, it creates certain patterns. So by silently chanting Ah, we are able to see, experience the body as pure, contentless vibration. Just a pattern. So keep chanting Ah mentally. And you can see the body and the world merges into a vibration. Spanda. Like in the vibration of a string. As you pluck the string, it vibrates into sounds, creating experiences. So you simply chant mentally Ah. So you take a long deep breath And as you breathe out, say ah. Breathe in and say ah, just ah. So as you keep chanting that and give attention to the chant ah, you're able to see the body and the world merges. And you can feel the body and the world vibrates. So keep mentally, take long deep breath, then pause, and then breathe out. When you breathe out, say ah mentally. Now let us make it loud. So take a long deep breath and say ah loud. Again take a long deep breath and say ah loud. Again a long deep breath. You are breathing in through the nostril and breathing out through the mouth by chanting ah. Ah represents the whole waking world. The whole waking world of stars and planets and trees and mountains and rivers are nothing but vibrating ah, including your body. Is the vistaram of ah, attu vistaram, the vibration of ah. By chanting ah, you create physical health. You can will health, and the ah will flow through that will. The solid body become pliable. The world become pliable. Now take a long deep breath and say ah in whispers. And you can see the body is hollow. Lot of spaces between atoms, between molecules, between organs, between tissues. It's all empty. There are intermolecular, interatomic space. These are all modification of space. Space is a modification of consciousness. You can take a long deep breath and whisper ah, as you say ah in a very low voice. You can take a long deep breath. Your body vibrates like the musical instrument string vibrates, along with the world outside, the sensate world. Again, take a long deep breath. You can take a long deep breath and breathe through the mouth. Breathe in through the nostrils, breathe through the mouth while you are mentally saying ah. Do it 3 times. Take a long deep breath through the nostril, pause, breathe through the mouth while you are mentally saying ah 3 times. Mentally. You don't produce the sound. Breathe through the mouth while you are mentally saying ah. Three times. Now relax. Thus, by chanting ah, you are able to transcend the body attachment. You can see the emptiness of the body and the world. They are all momentary appearance and disappearance. They appear and then disappear, like waves in the ocean. Nothing exists even for the next moment. You cannot step into the same river twice. The waking world is nothing but a vibration of ah. This understanding helps you recover your health. This understanding helps you have the right relationship with the body and the world. Next we deal with the mind, the Sukshma Sharira. Its emotions, its feelings, its thoughts. Which is equated to a dream. A dream is an experience without corresponding objects outside. Dream is nothing but the mind vibrating within the body. Dream is an independent world by itself. Though it has got relationship with the world outside, the dream moves on its own steam, which gives you experiences which define the quality of your life. A person who is incapable of dreaming is a dead person. But dream also is like a wave, a bubble. Mind is a bubble. Feelings and emotions are bubbles. They are empty. They are paper tigers. They cannot bind you, they cannot determine you, they cannot define you. So now you practice the ooh. So take a long deep breath and say ooh loudly. Take a long deep breath. The ooh vibration represents your Sukshma Sharira. The Sukshma Sharira which goes when you die and leave the body to occupy another body. That Sukshma Sharira is nothing but ooh vibration. That Sukshma Sharira is not your real nature. It is only a bubble arising in your consciousness. in Brahman, in Turiya. Don't run behind that bubble. That bubble explodes in the next moment. It has no content. It is empty. It is a paper tiger. Again, take a long deep breath and loud ooh. Thus you are able to purify your mind by chanting Om. You are able to reorganize your mind. Your negativities, your anger, jealousy, lust, greed are all overcome by chanting Om. And you transcend the limitations of the Sukshma Sharira. You no more identified with the Sukshma Sharira. You no more worry about the future of the Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma Sharira is a bubble, changing every moment. Again, take a long deep breath. The Sukshma Sharira is nothing but thoughts and emotions, emotionally charged thoughts. They bind you. Once we chant Ooh and see the momentariness of the Sukshma Sharira, your thoughts and your emotions, Sukshma Sharira can no more bind you. Sukshma Sharira's fate is not your fate. The ocean doesn't bother about the waves and the bubbles. You are the ocean. Sukshma Sharira is a bubble. Now take a long deep breath, and while you chant Ooh, whispers, just whisper Ooh and breathe through the mouth. Take a long deep breath through the nostril. Again, take a long deep breath. Again, take a long deep breath. Now you take a long deep breath. While you are breathing out through the mouth, mentally chant Ooh. 3 times. Breathe through the nostril, breathe out through the mouth, mentally chant Ooh. Now you can see the emptiness of thoughts, emptiness of emotions. They come and go. They have got a beginning and end. Ada vando yannasti vartamane vitattadha. What has got a beginning and an end doesn't exist in the present. The wave has no existence other than the water. They don't go behind the Sushma Sharira, identify with it. It is just empty noise, empty sound, empty vibration. Now we come to the ego, the memory, samskaras, represented by ma. The ego is empty. Ego has no existence. It is only a phantom. Don't bother about the ego, struggle with it, suppressing it. It doesn't exist to suppress. It is only a sound, a vibe. So to memories. They are fluff. They are like white clouds. To deal with the karana sharira, vasanas, ego, memories, the sleep state of ignorance, to chant ma. So take a long deep breath. Take a long deep breath, roll your tongue upward and inward, and then say, Again take a long deep breath. Again a long deep breath. the I thought, the ego, from which all other thoughts emerge, creating world of experiences. The I thought itself is empty, momentary, the paper tiger. Don't waste your time suppressing it and bothering about it. Just see its absence. Just as you see the absence of a wave, because wave is nothing but the water. The ego, the memory, is nothing but a sound, a vibration. The akara, ukara, makara. So take a long deep breath and practice Brahmari. Now relax. Now you are experiencing deep sleep, the pralayavastha, the layavastha. You are experiencing cosmic dissolution. You are seeing the momentariness and emptiness, both the waking, the dream and the sleep. You see only the water, no wave, no bubble. Now take a long deep breath and do Brahmari without the sound. Do Brahmari without producing the sound. Roll the air inside without producing the sound. You churn the stomach. Three times. Now relax. Now we'll chant all the three sounds. Relax and see the momentariness and emptiness of the world, the body, the mind and the ego. They are all momentary and empty. Like a bubble or a wave is momentary or empty in the ocean or the water. Similarly, these are momentary and empty sounds in consciousness, vibration, chidvilasa, the play of consciousness. So take a long deep breath. All the three you have to chant. Take a long deep breath. Take a long deep breath. Take a long deep breath. So you see everything objective, mental, material, and egoistic, everything material, objective, as a sound, as a vibration in consciousness. This seeing the emptiness of the world and mind and thought and ego is mukti, moksha. They are there, but they are not there. They are like the blueness of the sky. They are like mirage water. You see them, but they are not real. They are only vibration, they are only sound. They are only noise. When you see that truth, the absence of ego, the absence of the Sushma Sharira, the absence of the Sthula Sharira, the absence of the world, then you are mukta, free. Shankaracharya calls it mithya, neither existent nor non-existent, like a wave. If you don't see the water, you give reality to the wave. If you see the water, you see the wave is nothing but a temporary appearance and disappearance in the water. Seeing that is mukti, moksha. Everything is a play of consciousness. Everything is a dance of bliss. This state you are in full of love. You embrace the whole universe with arms of love. You experience intense love. Now chant this Ah Om in the reverse order. Take a long deep breath. Take a long deep breath. Take a long deep breath. Now the clockwise. Take a long deep breath clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Clockwise. Relax. So for a Mukta Purusha, the world is a playground. For a Baddha Purusha, the world is a battleground. When you are free, the world becomes a playground. When you are bound, the world becomes a battleground. When you are free, you are the master of the world and the body and the mind and the ego. When you are bound, you are a slave of the world, the body, mind and ego. When you are free, you are able to express your bliss through the infrastructure of the ego, body and mind, interacting with the world. When you are bound, the world, the body and the ego makes a victim of you, torture you, terrorize you. To see the momentariness and emptiness of the ego, mind, body, world complex. They are just sounds. They are just waves in consciousness. Now you totally relax. Those who can have the facility lie on their back, may them lie on their back without opening their eyes. Those who can lie on the back, please do that without opening your eyes. Those are sitting on the chair, just relax. Just relax. And watch the emptiness of thought. Focus between your eyebrows. Those who are sitting on the chair or lying on their back, relax totally. Focus between their eyebrows. And see the wave-like appearance and the disappearance and the emptiness of the body, mind, ego complex. You are the Turiya, the oceanic consciousness. See the A-U-M vibration. There is nothing but A-U-M. The A-U-M is only a sound, a vikara, creating akara, a sound creating the appearance of forms. Like even the musician plucking sound from the strings create the appearance of experiences, emotions, thoughts. So those who are sitting on the chair, relax with their attention between the eyebrows. And you can bundle everything into a thought. See the emptiness of thought. Focus on your breath. Those who are lying down, relax. If you feel sleepy, just sleep. Don't resist the sleep. But sleep awarefully. Just relax totally. If you feel sleepy, just sleep. Go to deep sleep. Relax. Dump the world. Dump the body. Dump the mind. Dump the Sushma Sharira. Dump the ego. Go deep into the well springs of the spirit, the land of light and bliss, the Turiya. Just relax totally, like a baby in the lap of its mother. Relax in the lap of Brahman. Beyond the waking, beyond the dream, beyond the sleep. Relax totally. If you feel sleepy, sleep. Go to deep, awareful sleep. Deep, awareful sleep. Yoga Nidra. Nidra, absence of thought. Yoga is awareness. Absence of thought is seeing the emptiness of thought. Thoughts are toothless, they are paper tigers. They appear and disappear. They are momentary. Chanikatvad. So go to deep sleep. But you are sitting straight. You are sitting straight and sleeping, or you are lying on your back and sleeping. Yoga Nidra. Awareful, thought-free sleep, which is moksha. This is not absence of thought, but seeing the emptiness of thought, the momentariness of thought, which is absence of thought. And the first thought is the I thought. These are all empty. So go to deep, relaxing sleep. Free from worries, free from thought. Just the breath moves in deep silence. Na sadasi sadasi stadani. There is neither thought, nor objects, nor ego. Only the breath moves in deep, dark silence. Only the breath moves in deep, luminous silence. This is your true home. The rest are all fluff, a play. The thoughts arises, see the emptiness, the momentariness. Bring the light of awareness. So go into deep, awareful sleep. So this ability to see everything as a-uma arising from silence, amatra. Amatra representing turiya, a-uma representing jagrata, swapna, sushupti. Thus, when you see the reality, you are able to deal with the world with confidence and love. Once you get an insight into the truth, then the apparent world is no more a problem. apparent world become a possibility. To express your love and experience your bliss. So relax and go to deep sleep. Now those who are lying down, let them shake their hands and feet, and then without opening their eyes, get up and resume your old posture. Those who are sitting on the chair, keep sitting with their eyes closed. And feel the Avuma vibration all over. Those who are lying on their back may sit up. And together we chant Om. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit continue. Dukkha bhag bhaved, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhaved, asadoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrudam gamaya. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Now all of you can open your eyes. So did you get good sleep? No. Okay. Please stay. Please sit down. 2 more minutes. Yeah, yeah.
When you say Sushma Sharira, and you're saying the thoughts, dreams, there's nothing. But without dream, how do you achieve your objectives? When you say dream, is it about negative thoughts?
No, dream all positive and negative. You have to avoid negative and create positive dreams. Positive dream also is empty, it's momentary. So you can work for that, you can achieve success, but even that is momentary. That we have to understand. So you are relaxed, you can play with your dream. Otherwise, dreams bind you. So understand this is momentary. You can gain great success. Success also is momentary, isn't it? That's what. Yes.
Good morning, everybody. We all have experienced 5 days, very thrilling and exhilarating experience of different types of meditations under the guidance of revered Swamiji. Swamiji started with the meditation on mindfulness meditations, Sunya meditations, Kundalini meditations for unfolding of the secret power, and today, Yoga Nidra experience. How to transcend from the gross body to the subtle body and the causal body and be in the state of our own being in the Turiya being, okay, existence, okay, experience the blissful, peaceful, joyful existence in a pure consciousness form. We are indeed grateful to Swamiji, and we express our heartfelt gratitude for this wonderful experience of different types of meditation during these 5 days. This is on behalf of MA and on behalf of all the participants. We express our gratitude. On behalf of Ahmedabad Management Association, we also express our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for 5 days participating in these wonderful meditation programs of Kundalini meditations, mindfulness meditations, Sunya meditations, and Yoga Nidra expressions. So big hand to Swamiji. We look forward again for Swamiji to come to this city and Ahmedabad. In the meanwhile, when you go, please collect this prasad booklets from Swamiji, and one by one he will ask. Thank you very much.